Uh, yeah, I gotta get him. Joe, what's up? Oh, I'm so bored. They need to open this shit up so I can go back to it. It's nice the first couple days being home, but hey, you're at the mess hall already? Yeah. Just delivered an Amazon package to my house.
They'll try the run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle
This
anymore,
sucker
right?
can't
Everybody thinks,
change my
I
play.
got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
All right, guys, let's talk a little Merrill. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get.
Oh, 60.
good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Fleming. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, here we go.
Back up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Oh, Joe, did you see? I forget. Never mind. You're not a PlayStation guy no more.
Wants to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Breaks into the open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. It just he has
Ma-
that
and
feel.
NBA
He obviously has the ability to
26
pick up and put him down and go get 1st down.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown!
It's on sale for $48 on PlayStation.
Find the back on the option. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Oh, I got a safety. I got a cornerback press on my wide receiver.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
Right. 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Webb. He's got it up. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Terrapins.
I think he loves...
Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On first down, here comes this offense. Grabbed in the middle, it's Webb. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Smith. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in.
Yeah, I had to not do the whole high school thing because I just wasn't starting and it was getting boring. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just stop.
Wants to go up
I just
top
won't do
on
the high
first
school
down.
thing, and then I'll just
go
straight to college without having to do all that high school bullshit.
What will they dial up on
But it's
second
tough.
and a long way to go? They'll run play action.
There you go.
This
Catch it,
time
boy.
it's complete.
Catch it, boy. Here you go, boy.
Really good job
Fucking
to
go.
pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Third down play from the gun. Unloads it downfield. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff to the lone back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31.
I can't wait till I can start fucking choosing my own
The
offense.
Terrapins in a good spot here with second and
Sucks,
short.
man.
And
I'm
you're
gonna
seeing
go
the
up
offense now
posters.
mix up the tempos.
That's why I gotta
After
hurry
a
up.
successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He throws one to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Using his legs, it's Ray. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He did not make it a stone wall on third. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Nice move to keep running. Got enough for the first. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
I've always get 15 yards every game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Webb. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching...
It's the award. I don't know. Like, fucking hurry up. See if I can break a record. And see. Passing yards and see. Let's see, 5. 59, 6, 7, 300. 19 and a half games. Other. play for any trophy? No trophy. What I got next? Northern. Saturday night.
Lasso! Lasso! Ready, go! Pound 55 wheat! Ready! Ready! Ready, ready! Set! Ready, go! Let's go! Cricket! Ready! Here we go! Get set! Get set! Come on, set! 29 filling! Igloo! Spider!
The time?
42 spider! Green 25!
Practicing with me. Let's yeah.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Webb. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And now on second down for this offense. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a crease. It's Ray. He has the first and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They're down to the 32-yard line on first and 10. Buys a little time. Looking down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. He's got an open man. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Terrapins have it with a first and 10. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and 4. Looking to fire. Caught, close to the marker, it's Ray. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Terrapins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Makes a man miss. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll try it again on second and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. He'll throw it. Trying to barrel in. And he's on his way. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Run to the right. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Terrapins! Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 40, there he goes. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete. That also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Finds a little space. There he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Now he's going to break the pocket. Firing to the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here comes the heat. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it! And he's into the end zone! to the air on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to...
Going to take a shot at this DB. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running to the left. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Terrapins have their offense in high gear.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And we...
Looking downfield on first down. Dances away. He turns it loose to the left. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Stepping to the right. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Starts to scramble to the left. Heaves it deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's going to fire to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. He's got it for a big play. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He wants to throw it. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the...
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
you do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here.
And he's forced out of bounds and missed his opportunity to get rid of the football. A huge loss forced on the play. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And turnover.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Terrapins! Out of the gun to give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. The Terrapins are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He throws one to the left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And those sting. Fences, man, you've got an opportunity to get in the end zone to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys.
He's looking deep. And it's picked off right at the goal line. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag. Give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Brought down at the 46-yard line.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Fires to the big fella. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Terrapins want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
On the move, he fires. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. The throw. Touchdown, Maryland! Grab the short. They'll start this drive going to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires left. Pulls it in. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Looking for the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Keeps looking downfield. Touchdown, Terrapins! Fitted in the window for the score.
And what?
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Ray. At the 35, he's got room. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Complete to the left. Oh, what a cut! Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A strike downfield. Touchdown! Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. On the run, fires downfield. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The sure hands, it's Webb. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Extending the play. Looking down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. He lets one fly deep. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's reeled in. It's Webb. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
That's a great job executing up front by the...
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that.
Camp Randall Stadium, where these fans have been getting prepared to cheer on a whole pack of Badgers since early in the morning. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we this crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Quarterback moving. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's going for the big play. Intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick.
This is obviously a quarterback that has had a lot of success here in recent weeks, and you wonder maybe if he's feeling himself just a little bit too much, a little bit too eager here in the opening drive, taking a shot deep down the field he probably shouldn't have, and the defense made him pay for it with the INT.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reece, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously, in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Just about the time the quarterback got... They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
Well, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. On the run, it's Ray. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Fleming. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Terrapins in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll try. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun. He wants it all. Touchdown, Terrapins! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can...
Grabs it inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. They'll go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On target to the left. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Wants to throw it. Moving out to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it.
There he goes. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. Third down coming. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sir. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Webb. Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. The play action fake. Forced out of the pocket. Got him downfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation. Ready to fire from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, I love night games because you have all...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. Makes the catch. It's Ray. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and... So 1st down here as they go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires on the move. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Well, the defense there did an awesome job forcing the lefty run to the left, and as a result, they got him off schedule.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need. That's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Finds his man. It's Webb. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He goes down after the short return, but what? Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, you can see that.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires complete on the crosser. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
That ball carrier is.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways.
42 Spider. Set. Hut. Ready, go. Green 25. Ready. Easy. Jackrabbit. Ready, ready. Ready. Set. Go. Let's go. Slab. Here we go. Ready. Get set. Get set. Come on, set. Ready, set. Cobra. Set. Moose. Hot. Lasso. Hound 55. Cricket. Ready, ready. 29 Philly. Hot. Flare. Flare. Easy. Ready, go. Igloo. Down. Ready. Here we go. Spider. Here we go. Ready, ready. Set. Go. Set. Hut. 42 Spider. Easy. Hut. Green 25. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Jackrabbit. Slab.
One of the most pristine settings in all of sports. In the shadows of the San Gabriels, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, it will come alive when the powder blue-clad fans start the 8-clap and UCLA, ready to roll. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hot. As we'll see, the Maryland Terrapins taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. The give to the back. Turning it on. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Back to pass. Looking to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And that's a pretty good job by this.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. He There's a heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Terrapins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll set up to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. It's third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown! Looking downfield on first down. Might be looking to run. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. There he goes. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. First and 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On his feet at the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on it. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
They'll run play action. Rushes on him. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Snap in the shotgun. He's got it on the move.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. 1st down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn.
Touchdown, Maryland! They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
And I'll tell you what, when defenses play.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Power football with the run. Makes a man miss. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been... Well,
here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Wants to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Terrapins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Just keep slinging it. Looking for the score. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires on the move. Got his man. corral, but not before. He picks up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Trying play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got out of trouble and throws. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And talk about...
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Deep into the 4th quarter of this game, down by 6. They'll have to go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do?
bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Smith. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Looking to scramble. He caught it! Wide receiver going in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. They will score! To the air on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense is.
Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Brings it in down the left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
He's got it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in great position to make another play, just couldn't secure the catch.
He's got him this time. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Play moves it down the field. First down.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big...
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Blasted as he lets it go.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pitting their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get...
Turning it on. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. On 4th down, going to the air. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.